All right, let's now, of course, over to Embu, where Margaret Kimathi is standing ground as the world continues to commemorate World Tea Day. A very good afternoon to you, Margaret.
Good afternoon, Nina. More than 500 farmers across the country are gathered here at Embu University to celebrate International Tea Day. So to spread awareness on the importance of coffee in fighting hunger and poverty. And of course, you can see tea sector in Kenya has been facing a myriad of challenges, especially in the marketplace, where we've seen cartels and brokers are exploiting farmers. But we've seen the government has came up with measures to fight brokers and also the cartels to stop exploiting farmers, so that to ensure they reap big. And right about now, I'd like to speak to the director, Rainforest Alliance. Maybe you can tell us what are some of the measures that you put in place to ensure farmers, especially small-scale farmers, reap big.
Thank you. As the Rainforest Alliance, we have done many things, but one of the core things is to certify our tea producers on sustainable agriculture standards that are highly recognized in the world, especially by the big buyers of the tea from the country, so that they have that confidence that the tea we produce in Kenya is sustainably produced, sustainably managed through the value chain, and has followed a very ethical way of producing the teas. Yeah, and in addition to that, we've also had quite a number of interventions where we support through capacity building, training on sustainable production to increase the yields of tea, and of course how to produce the tea that is not, harmful to the consumers, like applying a lot of agrochemicals in the tea. But we've also gone ahead to introduce various systems to the tea farmers to increase their income levels through diversification, so that they don't heavily rely on just tea production, but they also do other income generating activities to be able to increase their income first, and also to basically expand their livelihoods.
Okay, thank you. As Kenya Tea Board of Kenya, you can tell us how is the fight to eradicate cartels and brokers in the tea sector?
Thank you for this particular forum. One of the major things that we have been having in the past is the management of the cartel. But after the enactment of the Tea Act, we have a leeway of doing away with the cartel. So the only challenge that we have at the moment is the continuous implementation of the Tea Act and the regulations that we want to bring on board. So that will be the only way to do away with the cartel. However, we have been able to manage. We have the auction, which is an online auction, and given that now the market is international, and therefore we are also relying on the international relations, international law, and we are linking our country to other countries, and therefore if we are able to implement fully the Tea Act 2020, then we shall have already managed the entire sector in a better way. Okay. Yes.
Okay, Nina, like what we've heard right now, there's some hope for tea farmers in the coming days. That is it for now. Back to you, Nina.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Margaret Kimathi, right there in Embu, just discussing matters around Kenya's #1 export, which is tea.